Hello, amazing viewers. Nice to have you once again in our channel. It's Amek Nigeria. And in today's episode, you'll be looking at aggressive kids. Is your child suddenly becoming aggressive or being defiant? We are going to give you solution to that today and how you'll be dealing with your child. All right, before then, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to follow us on TikTok, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, and then like and leave a comment after seeing this video. If this video is helpful, please feel free to drop a comment. Thank you very much. So, if your child is now becoming aggressive as a parent, gather here. While you're gathering, I am Dr. Inemesid Mary Joseph, lead consultant, Absorbent Mind Montessori Education Consult. All right, since you are here, let's kickstart. Have you ever thought and wondered why your child has suddenly become so aggressive? Take a pulse, take a deep breath. I'm here to help you. Your child is suddenly becoming aggressive because maybe your child is experiencing growth spurts. And if it's a growth spurt or energy spurt, you're definitely going to see your child show lots of energy in doing stuff, and then you'll see your child becoming aggressive because that child is battling with a whole lot of things. All right. And while your child is experiencing this growth spurt, at this time, your child is passing through some hard times. And your child may be experiencing or may become more mature in the way your child is doing something. Your child may be more independent, always wants to do things by himself or herself. Your child will tell you, leave it, I want to do it. Don't worry, I want to do it by myself. Okay? Remember, your child will become more mature. Your child will show you some sites of development in independence. Your child will be independent and your child will be gaining mastery in new skills. So, this is the time to push in instead of being aggressive or yelling to with the child. When the child is doing something and is becoming more aggressive, all you need to do is what? Bring in more difficult things for the child to learn and gain mastery of new skills. Okay, another thing I put down here is that you must remember that growth sports is a hard time for the child. So at this point and at this moment in the child's life, the child doesn't need a parent that will not be calm enough to walk through this phase with the child. All the child needs at this point is that the child needs a parent that will be nice and keep boundaries what calmly, a parent that will correct the child in love and become calm while correcting. Yes, most times we as parents, we scream, we shout because we get so agitated seeing what the child is doing. No, in child psychology, when the child is hot, you as the parent is supposed to calm. It's easier said than done, right? Yes. But I tell you, if you practice the calmness while you're setting boundaries, is definitely is the best way you can help this child to manage this aggressiveness at this point in time. And try this. When the child is being defiant, is always saying no, no, I want to do it, leave it, I just want to do it, and you're calm enough to talk. If you talk to that child at that moment, you'll see that the child will listen and it will sink in more than you saying, I said you must do this. You yell. When you yell, you are trying to balance up yourself with the aggressiveness of the child. And thus, it's not going to help anything. Rather, the child will see you leveling up with him or her, and the child will never take anything you say. All right. So don't forget that you have to handle this stage with calmness. And lastly, how you handle this stage matters. What is a growth spurt? Growth spurts is that time in the child's life that the child is experiencing growth in all aspects of the child's life. Increase in size, increase in the way the child thinks, increase in the way the child talks, increase in the facial, everything about the child, physical appearance. You see growth and development. So that's a growth spurt. The same thing with energy. Little wonder we always call children about the age 2 to 3 going down. We call them, we say it's a terrible 2, it's a terrible 3. Yeah. Have you heard of that? A terrible 2, a terrible 3 years old time. So that is growth spurts popping up in your child. That is energy sports popping up in your child. So all you need to do is be calm, set boundaries. In my next video, I'll be teaching us how we can set boundaries with our children. So you have to be calm and then you set boundaries and you watch out how the aggressiveness, disagreements, your child trying to show up power, you see how all those things will go down gradually while the child learns the good way from you. So, dearest parents, I believe this helps. Try as much as possible to be calm while your child is, when you notice that your child is aggressive or is being defiant. Try to be calm, try to be mature, try to set your boundaries calmly, set the right boundaries. And when you set the boundaries, try not to break them.